All right.
Quantum
It is
physics.
quantum physics. Welcome to the weeks 6 to 8 VOD review. We'll see how quick we can get all through them. Maybe this is all of them. If not, might be just most of them. Uh, let's jump into it. We have Lex versus Evan from week 6. Lex has brought Latios, Magnezone, Clefable, who's shrunk down, Lando T, Entei, and Mischievous.
Full of
And
quantum
then Evan
physics.
has brought Primate. I can speak. Primate, Latios, Cloyster, Murkrow, Stunfisk, and Porygon 2. Alright, let's jump into it. I think, yeah, that's an awkward. I think the Fire Punch is a really good play from Evan there.
Yeah.
You brought the bad Will-O-Wisp.
I do get like wanting to bring T-Wave over Will-O-Wisp, but
No, I
I
agree.
feel like I wanted to burn things.
Burning's very good, especially on Evan's team. It's just
Especially
yeah,
in Gen
it's
5
just
when it
awkward
does
because
12% damage.
it's 75% accurate.
Yeah, you just gotta you gotta
Goodbye,
hope.
Sunfisk. Hey, goodbye, Johnny. That's a damaging U-turn.
Yeah. I was a very offensive variant.
I feel like Evan kind of like that was Evan's chance to go for a Shell Smash. I feel.
Yeah, I definitely think that should have been a Shell Smash turn. But I get why you. This thing is a problem because this thing
Jesus
lives.
Christ, yeah. I think the fact though that you do between 51 to 57, a little awkward.
It does make it
And that's just
awkward, yeah.
unfortunate.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get a crit like that. Sometimes you just get the game-winning crit.
And goodbye, Porygon.
Especially very thankful this I'm not
Well,
Flash
you can't be
Fire
so.
because you can't be in Gen
That's
5, but
that's what's insane.
yeah.
You just got like 3 mons for free. It feels.
Yeah, Entei just comes in and it just wall breaks.
Oh, do you not have Psychic? Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, I
'Cause I
do
feel like
not
if you
have
have Psychic, that's
Psychic.
game.
I don't think. I mean,
Oh
it
yeah,
is
and the
still a
quantum physics,
game.
just another kill for the stat line.
Another kill for quantum
Goodbye.
physics. And quantum physics is
Yeah, I
unaware, so
figured
it
with
really
Shell
shuts
Smash you
down
brought
Cloyster.
unaware. That's Entei, right?
Yeah, Entei just completely breaks that game open, truthfully.
Uh,
Because I struggle to
yeah.
get through Porygon otherwise. And that crit on Latias, that's an
So,
Entei MVP game. I think there's nothing else to say about it.
so Evan made a few changes after this battle. So we can quickly look through them. Primate, Porygon 2, Swalot, Rotom Heat, Ferrothorn, and Stunfisk were traded out for Flareon, Blissey, Minun, Lucario, Tornadus T, and Maractus. I like
I think getting Torn T
I
is
like that. I don't know if
good.
is it worth the Ferrothorn trade? Just because then your only steal does become Lucario. That's
It's definitely a
that was something I
question,
had. Oh,
but
and then
it's
gem captains are Lucario and Flareon. I do think Lucario is a good gem captain. Uh, I would like if
I
this team
agree.
had a proper traditional steel type.
Yeah, but I think the team does need
Yeah.
adding that extra offense because you have your defense.
Well, you
'Cause
don't
you
have
have the
Porygon
Porygon
anymore.
2, you have the
Now you have
Murkrow, which
Blissey.
tends to be.
Yeah.
Oh yes, but
I think
Blissey
I
helps
think that's a
with your
really good pickup. I
defense.
don't like the
Obviously,
Primate for Flareon. I won't lie. That feels like a bad trade-off in my opinion.
It's not what you like. It's not a trade you're like happy to make, but if it's a trade you think you have to, but because like I get not wanting to have the fighting type if you're
Yeah,
adding Lucario. It feels kind of useless, but I don't think Flareon is like a great
I agree. I think
pickup.
there's better things you could have picked up. Like just quick pickup. I guess if you wanted a fire type, Rapidash is another option. I don't really love Rapidash, but it is an option. Uh,
And
Magmar
Rapidash
is
is
a
a Pokemon.
potential mon. I don't know. I feel like I would have actually like Magmar would be nice because it's around the same speed tier as Primeape anyway. I feel like it.
Yeah, and it can
Yeah.
Eviolite.
But that feels very clearly a Entei MVP. Just kind of just shredded through a bunch of mons. Uh,
It got to have fun and play, as some would
I don't know
say.
about Swallow from mine and it's done for Maractus. I'm actually not the biggest fan of those either.
They feel like trades that don't really
Yeah.
actually do anything if you think
It's like,
about it.
okay, I'm struggling. What are some like trades? But like, I can't get rid of these like big guys because my team's too fucked if I get rid of like Cloyster and Latios, which I agree. I don't think you can get rid of Cloyster or Latios. I wouldn't personally. But it's like, oh, what's the supporting things that can move around? It's desperation swaps because Evan is, I think, 2-4 after this battle. But yeah, moving on, we have Ellie versus me. Ellie has brought Gallade, Volcarona, Gengar, Electrode, Aggron, and Druddigan. I have brought Titar, Alakazam, Mienshao, Sandslash, Metagross, and Drifblim. I started with this league because it just felt really reliable. And we insta U-turn out. I was worried about a just hard pivot to Gengar, so I didn't want a high jump kick.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
very valid.
Chopple, so if this was say Drain Punch, I live, and I was like I can scout that. I'm pretty sure this is Scarf if it is Drain Punch or if it is close combat. It, and I didn't want to risk like it going for Ice Punch. Yeah, we were Ghost Gem and then Hidden Power Fighting. Just to get that like coveted Ghost Fighting stab. We go for the Thunder Wave on Druddigan and
Yeah, Ghost Fight. There's nothing wrong with clicking Thunder Wave, honestly.
To
If
be
you
fair,
can't
I
click
won't
Thunder
lie.
Wave, you
The
should click
whole
Thunder
point
Wave.
of Drifblim was actually to get rid of Aggron. So it's done its role, and it's done a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Volcarona goes for Quiver Dance. That's fine, because we got Thunder Wave, and that feels huge. I was really worried about Lumberry Volcarona. So the fact that we get the paralysis, we shut down Volcarona early, and now we can die. Yeah.
Have fun and
So now
die.
Metagross can come in. Metagross outspeeds. And I was between Earthquake and Zen Headbutt. Went for Zen Headbutt because I was worried about a Gengar switch. I made the right move. I just missed. And then we can sacrifice Sandslash because I'm feeling very confident in this point in the game where I don't need it. We get...
Yeah. Which is a good position to be in, that you don't need one of your like key sweepers.
I'm like, this is Scarf, so we'll go for Thunder Wave. Pays off wonderfully. Sash.
Because you have the Sash.
Thunder Wave Alakazam. Let me know if you've seen it before. And it's like I will keep it
about
alive
every other
because
week.
it can help deal with Volcarona later. And we go for Aerial Ace. We are actually Scarf. So I'm actually trying to let this thing die. And that's fine. And I'm like, with 2 paralyses, I've done the math. Metagross just cleans up. And I think this was Choice Band Metagross. And yeah. This is kind of one of those battles where just everyone did their part.
Yeah, you didn't have anyone that like
Blim, actually.
Really.
I think not just get rid of
for
Aggron,
getting rid of the Aggron,
paralyzing Volcarona, which was
That's
so
true.
good.
Yeah,
Now, to be fair,
like it kind of
if it
did
failed,
like a lot of
Alakazam
the
could have like saved it, but the fact that it was able to help clear up, I think, really crucial in that win.
I don't think there's anyone that's going to be like an MVP candidate.
Oh yeah, no,
for
I
this
don't disagree.
week, but like it's still.
It's just good all around work from everyone.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Foe versus Maggie. Maggie had made some trades, I think we discussed. Unfortunately, none of them were active for this week. So Foe has brought Piloswine, Slowbro, Infernape, Kieran Black, Jirachi, and Fortress. Maggie has brought Gliscor, Victini, Manetrix, Scizor, Hitmonlee, and Salamence. Yeah, I think that, I was going to say, very good lead with Maggie, because it kind of forces out that Piloswine. You can go for double Swords Dance, but I feel it's a little risky. That did a lot. And then Fortress just blows up. Yeah, I think Jirachi is a good...
Something that Fortress is known for.
Like, I know it's 3+3 attack, but I'm still just kind of surprised it did that much.
And then it clicks the Fire Punch button.
I think don't go for Fake Out. Don't go for... Oh. We definitely blew our load a bit too early on that. I think this is also... Do we read it? Oh, that's awkward. I think we're actually in a really tough spot because like both our... Yep, I was about to say both our ground resist or immunities are 4 times weak to ice. And like ice... Oh.
Yeah. Piloswine's coverage just ends up being like really good.
And then that miss is really unfortunate. I think, Maggie's obviously in a very bad spot. I think Slowbro...
Yeah, you don't have the tools to live.
Read. Like, I understand the read, probably expecting the switch to Piloswine, just really unfortunate. I think the fact of the matter is Fortress can kind of... Or not Fortress, Slowbro can kind of just, like, sit on Maggie's team. Because it's very physical.
Yeah.
And then Kieran just gets cleaned up. Is it Piloswine or Slowbro?
Oh, which defensive tool?
I feel like it's Slowbro.
They both do their job. It's hard to tell between the two of them because it's basically like it's a two. It's a two-wall show.
How about that?
Yeah. Okay.
I
Good
think
job, Slowbro. Good win.
Really, really nice to have. I think. Yeah, that was just really awkward. And I think because Slowbro, with how physically bulky it is, versus Maggie has a very physical team. I think, especially when you're running physical Victini, which you kind of have to run a lot of times.
Yeah.
Just because it does have a better physical move pool. You get V-Create, you get Volt Strike, U-Turn.
You get moves that you like to click.
That's not to say Victini doesn't have special moves once click, because like Blue Flare, Psychic, but like it has a lot less, doesn't it? Yeah, because it's like... Oh, nope, wrong gen. Victini was you. Oh. But like, yeah, because you got like... Grass Knot, Blue Flare, Thunder, Focus Blast, Psychic. Oh, wait, guess Thunder? Wait, this could have actually been a very good... This could have been a very good special Victini week for Maggie, actually. Yeah.
Definitely could have.
Actually, yeah. Actually, wait, yeah. Like, Energy Ball, Searing Shot, Thunderbolt. Or actually, you don't even need Thunderbolt if you have Energy Ball. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, dogs. Dog moment.
Don't apologize for them. We love hearing the dogs. Yeah.
There are 3 dogs outside, and they see something else outside.
Okay, yeah. We actually... So I will say... we are missing a battle from week 6, and that is because Skye versus Aurora, we did not get a replay. As someone who live spectated the battle and accounted for the stats on it, I'm giving it to Skye's Ludicolo. for MVP. A little recap of the battle. Skye did win. Despite it being a weather war of sun versus rain, Ninetales did not show up because Aurora was worried about Doug Trio, to which I say, bring your shed shells, people! Yeah,
We love
really,
shed shells.
I think really good to have versus Skye if you're bringing it, if you have another weather team. Except for Soul, I think Soul would be able to get away with it because Hippowdon is not really scared of Doug Trio.
Yeah, Hippowdon is like, oh, lovely 20%.
Tyranitar and and Ninetales, different stories. Bring your shed shells. Moral of the story.
Don't forget to pack your shells.
With the mix with Rain Up, Ludicolo got to go on a spree. Moving on, we have Soul versus
Ludicolo got to, as we say, have fun and play.
You can probably guess what happened from there. Moving on, we have Soul versus Zac. Soul has brought Celebi, Virizion, Hippowdon, Nidoking, Sneasel, and Hariyama. And then Zac has brought Ditto, Skarmory, Claydol, Cacturne, Rotom Wash, and Terrakion. I think Nido-King's an interesting lead. I think this is, that's the correct swap. Yeah, Energy Ball
for sure
is a not a bad ring. Ooh, I think was that him Power Fire, I'm guessing. I feel like you kind of like take that trade. I think you take that trade as Soul.
That's a very good trade to take.
That's really fortunate. Now, to be fair, that is the funny. That's a really good sub. Oh, okay. I think that's really
that just
good.
kills.
Also,
which is like actually crazy.
Ditto cannot copy through substitute. Fun fact. Which.
Oh, that is important to know. That is a really nice info.
Soul. Like, I think this is putting Soul in like a really good spot now. Claydol's down. Like, you get to take something else. You get to take Cacturne now. You get to take out the Dark Gem as well. It's like it's just I think actually you're fine to like take that trade. Aerial Ace is crazy. Mm-hmm. Like I respect it a lot. That's Chip. And Ditto's not gonna do. Oh, never mind. It is gonna do that back. Holy shit! And now you just go for an Earthquake here, right?
Lovely crit.
Okay, now you go for Earthquake. Virizion?
Yeah, I think like Virizion is pretty
like I think it's
Virizion.
Really well played by Soul. Just really good reads. I think that Will-O-Wisp miss so important.
MVP of the match is Will-O-Wisp missing.
Let's pull up the VOD of Aaron Zhang missing. How many Will-O-Wisps was it? 5? Yeah.
At least one.
No, I think that is so big. Then you get the sub up, and that just feels like it kind of felt like game from there. Just the way that like damage. And our last battle of week 6 is Jar versus Ben. Jar has brought Heatran, Swampert, Kyurem, Starmie, Whimsicott, and Honchkrow. Ben has brought Speed, Rotom Fridge, Excelgor, Charizard, Meganium, and Garchomp. Yeah, I think Speed is like the go-to lead. I don't like.
Yeah, Speed's your guy that leads.
Here. Actually, I don't really like dual screens that much versus Jar's team, I won't lie.
I don't dislike it.
I guess one of my concerns is I feel like Jar's team doesn't have like the raw DPS that you really need dual screens.
So it helps against both forms of Kyurem, which is kind of a nice thing.
I feel like the regular Kyurem is just like always... that feels greedy. That feels really greedy. Yeah.
The SD there?
I think you just take that kill. Swampert, like, something like this is just going to come in and kill you anyway. I don't know if this is a good Charizard match, actually.
Unfortunate,
Yeah,
but
I feel like we
that's
should roll
Thunder.
Thunderbolt instead. Substitute. Are we going to Leech Seed here? I am a little confused.
That is kind of greedy.
Why are we Swords Dance Meganium? That feels really bad to go for. Yep. There's the Will-O-Wisp miss.
There have been several Will-O-Wisp misses.
Why are we just clean paying Swords Dance?
It'll work someday. Good crit.
And then because we're just dying right away next anyway. Like that, I'm very confused here because, like, I don't think this is really a game for offensive. I don't think this is really a game for Charizard. Much less offensive Meganium. I feel like a bulky Meganium could have been quite decent here to wall like Starmie and Swampert and Whimsicott. But but like even then, because like it really struggles against like Monzacurum, Heatran, Honchkrow on Ben's team. I'm just confused. I don't know if these were the...
Yeah, it does not feel like it was the best.
You know who
Pokemon
feels
to
like it would have been
bring
really
for
good for
these
this battle?
matchups.
Hydreigon. Scarf Hydreigon would have been phenomenal here, I feel. Because the speed ties cure him, doesn't it? Is it?
Faster.
Oh, they're both 95.
Yeah, Kyurem's only like 85 or 95 speed. Hydreigon's 102.
Hydreigon is not 102. Garchomp is 102.
Oh, Hydreigon's 98.
Oh, yeah, so what about Spad? Like, isn't Scarf Kyurem or Scarf Hydreigon really good here?
Yeah.
With, like, Earth Power, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, Draco?
You can do anything with Scarf Hydreigon.
I'm just very confused by Ben's sets. Well played by Jar. Starmie?
Yeah, what are we feeling?
I think it could be Dog of Truth. I think it is Dog of
It could
Truth.
be the Dog of Truth.
It's Dog of Truth or Starmie.
Many are saying this.
But, like, I feel like Dog of Truth played, like, more around it. Is Starmie was just given everything.
Yeah.
I think this week's MVP has to be Virizion.
As crazy it is to say, yeah.
I think my parents are home. Yeah, it feels like a very... I mean, Virizion was just clean versus Zach. Moving on, speaking of Soul, we have me versus Soul. Soul has brought Hippowdon, Virizion, Nidoking, Absol, Celebi, and Mesprit. I have brought Tyranitar, Alakazam, Sandslash, Metagross, Keldeo, Tangrowth. Yeah, let me know if you've seen those four before on the front.
It's almost like it's your
core.
team that you bring.
Your
Your best friends.
Really good Thunder Wave. Unlucky first turn para. To be fair, I was going for an interesting move there. As we see, we're special. We are special T-Tar. Which might have been a mistake.
That is definitely
I
a
thought I was
set.
going to get a switch there. Yeah, I should have probably just brought physical, realizing how damage works.
Yeah, I think just having Pursuit
Yeah.
against Celebi is kind of nice.
Oh well.
It feels like it was one of those like slight
definitely
overcooks.
Absolutely, because our moveset is... Our last move was Rock Polish, by the way. And we were Sash. By the way, we are Zoom Lens Tangrowth.
I do remember you
really
mentioning
for,
that.
Like, everything that outsped us. That's Chip. No, it's not. That's Chip. I was like, this feels like... I was like, just go for healing. Live. Sorry, I'm back. I think at that point I just kind of needed to sacrifice Tangrowth. Or not Tangrowth, Tyranitar. And now we get a real Sludge Bomb. Praying for a poison, which would not last though, because I think that was just a bit of like a pray that we get like a Paraturn. No.
Mm-hmm. And it's natural cure, so it just gets to leave.
Because I'm expecting like Ice Beam or Earth Power, so I'm like, we'll go to Keldeo, and in case it goes in, that's a crit. And we get a burn though. This is like takes damage from Sandstorm. Leftovers takes burn.
Lots of chip and healing.
And I was kind of expecting a U-turn there, so I was like, we'll go into Nidoking. This time we go into Virizion, and we get the Parrot. Nope. Praying for a poison. No poison. Yeah.
No poison?
Acrobatics is interesting.
It's definitely a move that has been clicked.
That's Ice Punch Chip. I'm like, you know what, we'll sacrifice. No, but they go for Slack Off. Oh no,
which I think is very fair. Like if you're taking not 50 and you can get away with healing for 50, it's pretty good. Little known fact. Healing good.
Bad. And we're not getting lucky with these regenerator or the Paraturns.
Not at all.
Or our poisons. Where's the Sludge Bomb poison? And then we get crit.
So no luck.
We get Parad. That's 51. Force to recover. If we can get another one, we do. But it's not doing actually 50. It's doing less than 51. I'm pretty sure this is like max HP, max Spadef Celebi. That's a really unlucky para.
There's been a lot of those this game, quite frankly. Like, the name of this game has been Unlucky Para.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was getting a little tilted at that point, because that was 3 paras in a row.
Yeah, and it's like, you just haven't been able to kill the Celebi.
No,
the Celebi has just sat here and sat
That's
here.
4 paras in a row, by the way. That is like 4 turns where I click a move, I get parad. I was like, fuck it, we're going to go for bullet.
And no fun in play?
No, I genuinely just wasn't allowed to play the game. And we're not getting any poisons back either, which is like, it's only 30% chance, but like, that's been 5. Why haven't we gotten one by now? Like, I just had to go Alakazam because there's nothing else I can really go here. I'm trying to get that, like, I'm trying to get the regen heals. I can't go into Sandslash or Keldeo. Finally, we got Poison, but it's on Mesprit. But it goes down thanks to Sandstorm.
Which is like not the most valuable.
And we get some damage on Nidoking. Now it's now. And I went for Hidden Power Flying because I expected the Celebi switch in. And we are Choice Scarf. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that Soul goes for Recover there. It is the right play.
And I think Scarf is very
I was Scarf so I
as
could
well.
outspeed Virizion. Which is why, and I think it
Yeah.
was the right play. I'm wishing I was Specs there. That shit. Which Sandslash kind of eats. And I went for Aerial Ace expecting...
Living that is nice.
Like, at least we get a kill. And I make a mistake here. I should have gone for Aerial Ace here. I expected him to go for Giga Drain, which would have been very good, I think, if I went instead. And I should have gone Keldeo here. Yeah, because this...
Yeah.
Keldeo doesn't die to anything that this has, so I really should have gone to Keldeo here. I didn't know what was going to go in, but Icy Wind was super effective against everything on Soul's team, so...
Yeah. This mon,
Oh
if it
my
got
god.
Ice Beam, it
If
would be
Keldeo
so
had
good.
Ice Beam, it would be actually, like, yeah. Not to say it's not good, it's very good, but...
It would be much better. That thing, like, missing Ice Beam makes it, like, feel so much worse. It's not bad, it just feels worse.
You know. And yeah, at this point, that's it. That's game. Yeah, I was a little tilted, because I got very unlucky with the paras. So that's,
Yeah. I feel like it's gotta be Celebi.
What else
Celebi
could
just
it
sat
fucking
there the
be?
whole game.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, well played. Like, Soul played correctly. It was a very frustrating game. I think I misplayed with the T-Tar
Yeah.
set. I should have just gone Crunch and just... But, like, I wasn't thinking about Celebi at all. I won't lie. And this is on me. I wasn't thinking about Celebi at all when I built. I was thinking only about, like, Virizion Excadrill. Because I think it kind of helped a lot of the prep I could have done for Virizion. Like, I could have brought, like, X-Scissor on Sandslash. Wait, that would have been so good.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Oh
That
my
would've.
god. I'll have to keep that in mind if I fight this team again. I might... Why didn't I think of that? Why did I bring Toxic? I should have brought Expert Belt. Oh my god. Sorry. Fuck me. Why didn't... Like, am I stupid? Oh my god, could have done with Absolute Mesprit. Oh my god, I might be.
It would have hit a... X-Scissor hits a
It doesn't
lot.
hit Virizion, but like Aerial is like
It hits Virizion for neutral.
But like Earthquake X's are Aerial Ace Rapid Spin. No? Why did I bring Toxic? I'm only realizing this now as well, by the way. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well, still played well. GG's. It was moving on with Zach versus Ben. Zach has brought Dragonite, Ditto, Steelix, Cacturn, Rotom Wash, and Terrakion. Ben has brought Speed, Rotom Frost, Meganium, Excelgor, and Armaldo. If I see a Speed lead... Okay, good. Not the best lead we could have had. I think... nice burn. Oh, very nice burn. Yeah.
Very good burn.
Okay. I feel like we can just go Blizzard there. That's really awkward. Probably also not really what we want to have brought out. Oh, but it gets a kill. Never mind, that's fine.
It gets its one.
This is a little bit awkward. Because, yeah, there's nothing we can really do versus this, and... Okay, that kills? What is our Armaldo set? Does that thing have, like...
Not
But, like,
beefy.
doesn't it have, like, 100 something? Like, what?
It's got good defense, but it also brings up, like, it's not banded, is
It's
it?
D-Dance. It can't...
It's 75-100. If you're max attack, max def, or max
Which,
attack,
like, why are
max
we max
speed,
speed on our
like
45 speed Armaldo? If we are... Yeah, we're feeding Mons, I guess, because Seeking lives or Kingdra lives, so we kind of fed Excelgor there. Yeah, that's Dragonite.
it's Dragonite.
That was a Dragonite game.
Like that was a game. It had a Pokemon in it. That Pokemon was called Dragonite.
I didn't realize that Terra Normal was in Gen 5.
Sometimes all you need to do is click extreme speed.
Moving on, we have Skye versus Evan. Skye has brought Politoed, Ludicolo, Excelgor, or Scavalier, not Excelgor, the other one, Manaphy, Thundurus T, and Dugtrio. And then Evan has brought Lucario, Tornadus, Cloyster, Latios, Blissey, and Maractus. I think this is a good Maractus game because of the weather matchup.
Yeah.
That's Chip. Oh, never mind. That's Chip.
That is what Chip is.
Okay, but like good U-turn. I think go to Latios. Oh, good read by Skye. Very good Calm Mind, actually. Oh, I like the Thunderbring. I really like that. Also, if we have
it's
Counter
a
Weather,
good bring.
now would be a good time to set it.
Yeah.
Ooh. If we have Counter Weather, now's a good time to set it though, because oh no, we paralyze the slowest Pokemon in the game. No, actually, I like the Paralyze is nice. I like that bring as well, but I feel like we should have brought a way to get rid of the rain. I feel like, compared to the other weather teams especially, Skye's team is so rain-dependent, it feels.
Yeah.
I would have really liked to have, like, a sunny day or a Hailmon. Uh-oh.
Instead, we get to have fun and play.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's just an unfortunate crit. Are we faster or outspeeding? 262. Oh, it's a tie. Okay, yeah, I think going for the kill here is correct then. But now we're in a really awkward spot because like Manaphy or Thundurus is just going to come in. Actually, I think Thundurus just cleans up the game.
Yeah.
Confuse. Which I think is what, as Skye, or not Skye, Evan, you have to hope for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's Ludicolo again, I feel. Ludicolo just, like, opened up the game.
Yeah. Like, that's what you use Ludicolo for. It comes in and it gets, like, 3 kills, and then your opponent has no checks.
That's what that sweeper, or, like, if I had it, Excadrill, would like their goal is to be. It's not to like win the game, it's to open up the game. Kill like 2 or 3 things, chip something else, just really put your opponent in an awkward spot.
Yeah, like literally exactly that.
Moving on, we have Jar versus Aurora. Jar has brought the exact same team as last week. Aurora, it is a very good
It's a good team.
Aurora has brought Ninetales Blaziken, Rotom Fan, Bronzong, Shiftry, and Golurk. Not the most ideal of leads. That's Chip. Okay, very good swap there, I feel. Because now, do we just go for fire? Salt. I don't like that. Okay, we kill it anyway.
we get the kill.
No. I'm guessing not if we swapped out. But that's a good swap. That's unlucky. Jesus Christ, that might have killed actually if you didn't burn. You're just gonna get. Oh, you don't get toxic. That's Chip. I think that's a really good pivot from Earthquake to Shadow Punch. You know,
yeah, lets you get like a lot of chip on really Whimsicott.
Kind of predictable read or switch for Jar. And that's really not good. And now in comes Whimsicott, and you go for Earthquake. Yeah, now you go for Earthquake. You kind of got baited in. Especially with your Life Orb, now you're really getting chipped down really quickly for Aurora.
Yeah. Like how does Aurora win this game at this point?
There is a Blaziken in the back, and Swampert's decently chipped, isn't it? Yeah.
I guess that it is fair. There is a Blaziken. Blaziken can do wondrous things. And Sun's still up, so there is a Shiftry as well.
Oh. Now's when we send in... I was going to send in Shiftry. Okay, so you Hidden Power Grass. Is this Hybrid Blaziken?
I wouldn't hate it.
It is. Okay. Please tell me we have CC. Please tell me we have CC. Good from Jar. I feel like you pivot out, right? Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
That's a really good stun spore.
Great fucking kill.
Good kill, but like you're also leech seeded.
I would let that die. Oh, that's so bad. Oh,
yeah,
that's so bad. But we've got CC, right? Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's just get that up. Because then we can outspeed Kiram. I mean, I guess you didn't really. Wait. What? No. Why did we click Thunder Punch? We have CC, right? We have close combat, right? It gets close combat in this gen, right? Blaziken gets close combat in this gen, doesn't? No. Okay, but it gets like Brick Break and Low Kick. Okay. Low Kick would be really like. Why are we? So we can just click Low Kick, right? Why do we keep clicking Thunder Punch? What? The last move was Flare Blitz.
Yeah, no fighting move is very unfortunate.
I would agree. Also, that shift switch was abysmal. I feel that was game losing. Shift did have hidden power ground as well,
Yeah,
by the way. So if Shift came in, didn't go in there, and you let Ninetales die, Aurora wins.
which I think was like obviously like Jami didn't have a way to get rid of the sun, and I think a paralyzed Ninetales is
Useless.
pretty like a paralyzed leech seeded
It's not gonna
Ninetales is
help
not
against
great.
Kyurem Heatran. No, let that shit die. I don't, and I agree. I
Yeah,
don't
it
dislike
is.
the hybrid. I really feel like you want some. Oh, I feel like that needed low kick. Like if you have low kick there, that's game winning. That goes to Heatran, by the way.
Yeah,
Real.
I think you could also theoretically give it to Whimsicott,
No,
but it's
Heatran just
Heatran.
sat on
I think Whimsicott.
everything.
Yeah, it got to click five. It got to click 6 toxics, 5
Yeah.
protects. Heatran truly had fun and played.
Alright, up next we have Foe versus Ellie. Foe has brought Kyurem Black, Jirachi, Muck, Ambipom, Sceptile, and Infernape. He brought his double monkey. Ellie has brought... Let me know if you've seen that team before. Gallade, Volcarona, Gengar, Melodic, Aggron, and Druddigan. Actually, never mind. That is different from the team that they brought versus me. They have Melodic instead of Electrode. Kind of an awkward start. Oh, that's a very awkward start. Oh, that's Gen 5 Para for you. Okay, that's actually... I think you're fine with that flinch, though, because... Yeah. That's a lovely little Para. You get rocks up? Nope, you get Para. Okay, that's unlucky. Knock off. But, like... Yeah, just trade rocks. You're just doing damage to it all... Like, you're... Yeah.
Just over time, yeah. Like, you're just letting it kill
I
itself.
think that's fine, because I think actually Ambipom being out of the way is pretty good for you. Yeah, so we just let it die. I feel like you just go aggro on here, right? Because if this is Scarf, though, you've just thrown... Yep, you've just thrown a Glade away. Okay. Yeah, okay, like, this is what I would have done originally. And this is Automatize. Okay. This was actually a roll to kill, so that's a little unfortunate.
If it's a roll, it's not 100%. It's just something you always gotta watch out for, especially if there's like any sort of defensive investment that you're not anticipating.
See, I think you're in a really awkward spot though now. But like I think. Oh, okay. This is not who we send in.
I was gonna say we know it's Scarf.
I feel like because we'll see here. Like, I think yeah. Wait, we have Dragon. Wait, why didn't we send Melodic in first? I feel like Melodic is the go-to play. It's your bulkier one. If anything's going to live a hit, it's going to be Melodic. And then we could have had Gengar here as well. Like, I don't know. I feel like
I do like that Flying Gem Acrobatic.
I do like it. That's Kyurem, though.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we have to... I feel like you never send in Glade there. Because, like, I feel like you have to, like... You know... You probably tell it's not banded. And it's like... In the case... You know... So, let's see. We know it's not banded. We know it's not Life Orb. We know it's not Leftovers. That... And it clicked Dragon Claw, so it's probably not Specs. So that leaves... Like, what's Kyurem going to have now? Scarf is, like, the... I feel like it's, like, the only... You don't know if it's banded. You don't know if it's banded, we should say. Let's clarify. It's either...
But I would always garner on the case of that being Scarf.
Agree. If you don't know, I feel like Aggron is a better Pokemon to lose than Gallade. is what I'm trying to get at. Like, also, if it is banded, Aggron takes a Dragon Claw. Like, right?
I would hope so.
I really hope so, as well. Anyways, yeah, that's very clear. Kieran Black. Last match of week 7 is Maggie versus Lex. Lex has brought Mischievous, Clefable, Entei, Lando, Tentacruel, and Latios. And
it's a lot of the same mons that I keep bringing.
I'm surprised Tentacruel has come...
unfortunately, I forgot to make my Entei shiny, so we know it's not... it's funny move. It's not extreme speed.
I'm kind of surprised at like the lack of Tentacruel you've had this season.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like my team isn't one that like needs
to worry about hazards. No, I don't disagree. I feel like that's just the thing in general. I've noticed that like a lot of people have been fine to like not bring hazard removal. It seems.
Yeah.
Like my
only mon that cares about hazards is Entei, and Entei most of the time is just blowing himself up anyway
with Flare
by clicking Flare Blitz. So like, I don't really care if he takes 25% because usually once he hits the field, he's not leaving till he kills things and then dies himself.
So, like my team, I've not felt like super worried about it because it's like Sand Slash is pretty reliable with it anyway, but also just like T-Tar, Metagross, Alakazam doesn't really worry about hazards.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on, we've got on Maggie's team, we've got Gliscor, Floatzel, Rhydon, Salamence, Victini, and Lantern. You can see a few of those new roster moves that Maggie made. That's a really nice taunt, I think, or not taunt, substitute. Kind of forces that move. Ice Fang. Oh, that's an unlucky miss.
Yeah, it's an unlucky, but like it wasn't doing much to quantum physics anyway.
It wasn't. It's kind of just like. But to be fair, if it hits, I think it puts you in a position where like then double EQ kills.
That's fair.
Light bulb in your face.
Yeah, this Lantern ends up being a very problematic Pokemon.
Oh, Dragon Tail, I like that.
Good thing to bring up for me.
Maggie's like the one I didn't want. That would be really good if you weren't burnt or Shuka. I feel like Floatzel's actually a really good just Scald Eater because of that actually is nice, I feel. That did a lot less than I thought it would. Oh, so you're airplane-y.
Oh, so your airplane.
Okay, that kind of... Lantern just kind of ate that. Let's be real.
Yeah, it did. I'm like, oh, Lantern. Problematic, problem alert.
Why this Pokemon is problematic. Okay, that's a nice little crit. Were you max HP, max defense on Mischievous?
I believe I was actually max Spadef, max defense.
I was just guessing because of how little Waterfall did from Floatzel. I will say that was a really good use of the Rhydon. I think absolutely correctly like sacrificed it there.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're kind of reading an Ice Punch there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Don't tell me that. Does this have Heal Bell? Oh, it does! Yes!
Which is so bad for me. That's what I'm like, I am running into problems.
No, that's so huge. Oh my god! Oh, and this... Oh, you living there is... Okay, huge Water Absorb as well.
Me living there is actually bad.
Lantern's already earning its paycheck. Okay, I like Maggie. I know Maggie's a very big fan of high HP Ice. I'm assuming you were just special then.
No, I ran
oh, that's awesome.
Mixed. I've ran several mixed. I've been running Lando with like hasty HP flying
I think
a
you're
lot.
fine to sacrifice there. Please tell me, does Maggie read it? Oh my god, she does. Really good read. Because I feel like it is like a pretty safe click as well. I'm guessing that's like the only thing then that it can hit with. Kind of unlucky doesn't kill because okay, you get rid of it.
I do. Thank God, because that thing was such a problem.
Oh, that's an unlucky crit. I feel like you kind of just have to go for the damage. No, that's huge. That's huge. Okay, I don't dislike the V create click there. Because now you're probably putting.
And now, like at this point, I know I can win.
On Latios? You are okay.
I believe so.
I don't know.
Yes,
if it's over
I am.
Yet, though, here.
It is because I always switch to Entei.
Click substitute.
I have E-speed.
Yeah. I mean, you get to break a stash regarded, but like, I guess it depends on the investment that this has. Okay, yeah.
I knew it was over there.
That was a really fucking good battle.
With me being able to click E-speed. Yeah, it was.
I think it's.
I think it has to be Latios. Latios just came in and was able to like kill things when it needed to. Yeah. It got a lot of kills this game. Like, it never swept, but it came in and picked off.
I think it's got to go to Soul Celebi as the person who lost to it. It's either, I think, Soul Celebi or...
Yeah, that Celebi just...
I feel more inclined to say Celebi just because of how annoying it was. Yeah.
Although the D-Knight did just, like, straight up win the game.
Okay, but Celebi kind of won the game.
So I think that's, like, that tends to be... Kinda, but not as much. Like, the Dragonite, quite frankly, just got the click moves. Like, I think we've been doing MVP for the weeks very heavily based on, like, what mon is just the game-winning mon, and that's the game-winning mon.
So between Celebi and Dragonite, who do you think?
I'm pro Dragonite MVP.
Should we make it a tie? Because I can't.
We could. I could, I guess. Yeah. We can tie it. I don't think... Like, I think Celebi was good, but I don't think Celebi was MVP worthy.
It really was. Just the amount of... It hurt me on a spiritual level, if that makes sense.
That's fair. I think yours may be more just, like, personal experience on it.
I think valid personal experience.
Yeah, valid.
What was the last low-tier fit? Oh, the Wishy-Washy?
No, the this was the day after the 6-0 by Gorbis.
Yeah.
Which was I was not happy to see low-tier fish
Lantern
do good
is
things.
a lot more of a different type of low-tier fish than Corpus.
Yes, but it's still a low-tier fish that was being a pain in my ass.
Now we move on to our final week, week 8. Everything's on the line this week for playoffs. As we start with Evan versus Foe. I don't know if this is the best lead for Evan. Oh, that's ballsy.
It's certainly an aggressive lead.
Oh. I'm going to guess for Custop Berry. Oh.
But it actually doesn't take you into Custop range, which is very, very good.
Yeah, I was going to say Mach Punch, though. Hi, Paul. Does this tie to close combat? Yeah.
Yes. It has Spadef. It does not have Fizdef.
Unlucky Hurricane miss. If only there's weak Windstorm. So I guess we don't like Thunderbolt or anything. Yeah, This thing takes like no damn. That's what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about with like Slowbro. You see what I mean? It kind of just.
Yeah, he just gets to like he just lives.
Didn't versus me. Shout out to Ghost Gem Driftblin. My goat. And like such a critical pair.
Good Thunder Wave.
Oh, that's a really good switch for Evan. Do we go for like a... Okay, I don't like the... Oh, okay, nice crit. But yeah, I feel like this kind of just like sits on us.
Yeah. Yippee!
Ah!
Oop.
Oh, red card.
Oh.
Wish. Bye. Okay, now
Hello,
we get to
Kieran
see...
Black.
Amazing. I love this from Evan. I really do. I love the feather.
That is a really cool bring.
Rick or strap. Hello?
That still killing
Yeah.
is crazy. This has to be
is.
that has to
It
be
is.
banded, right?
Like, I can confirm it was banded. But even that's just like, what the fuck? And yeah. Slowbro? I feel like I know.
Feeling strong Slowbro vibes here.
It just, I think the fact that Slowbro was able to shut everything down for Kiram is so huge. Slowbro is Kiram's boyfriend or girlfriend, I guess. Or no, but it's it's boyfriend. Moving on. We have you versus Lex versus Jar. Jar has brought the same team again.
Look, if it ain't broke.
Hey, they're winning with it now. It's solid Mons. I'm not going to doubt that. Because I think the team versus me was like this plus like. I don't want to pull up.
Like good Mons win games.
Like, I didn't face Kira. What did I face instead? What else is on their team that could have been? Oh, it was Heracross. That's what it was. Yeah. No, I think this is a really solid team, a really solid sextuplet. And then you have brought Magnezone. You've brought like the same team, but with Magnezone instead of Tentacruel, actually. So, yeah.
Yeah, like this feels like my core.
I mean, I've brought like Zam, T-Tar, Metagross to every game, so I'm not judging. Are you Healing Wish or not Healing Wish Magic Guard? You are.
I do like being Magic Guard.
I think it's really good. I think it's also really, like, specifically for this matchup. It's like you don't really need Unaware. Well, that ended up being quite a good protect for you. I mean, it kind of didn't matter. Hey, Craig.
Craig did that.
Very nice Encore. Did you go for the Stun Spore? Leech Seed, okay. Now there's a Stun Spore. Lives? Was this a roll?
That living is so bad for me. Yeah. This thing ends up being a problem later
Craig
because of that roll.
Craig lived. I mean, the double para is just like fucked. I mean, quantum physics coming in is always going to be fine.
Quantum physics, my best friend. Quantum physics, my
Rest
dead
in
friend.
peace.
Yeah, that is
Oh, God,
bandit as
yeah.
hell, by the way.
Which, really good bring, to be honest. Nice recover.
Yeah.
What was the item on Latios?
Knowing me, probably Scarf again.
If it ain't broke! No, but like, to be fair, actually... No, you're not Scarf. You're not Scarf.
Oh, I was, Bug Resist Berry.
For Heracross.
Yep, I thought Heracross looked really good into my team,
I don't
and there was
disagree,
no
yeah.
Heracross.
That's the issue with like resist berries, is the kind of thing where it's like, if you fuck up in the matchup prepping, you might be, they might just be, you might have no item.
Yeah.
I felt that versus Maggie when I accidentally brought Aquaberry, because I was like, oh, Victini's coming, so that'll be good for Metagross. And then Victini didn't come. Good waterfall. I mean, it's the correct play, I feel. Pin split. Does he still die? You live! Okay. Good Destiny Bond kill.
Yeah, I think that was a good play I had to
This is such a
do.
really awkward spot, isn't it? Holy shit! Are you Scarf? No.
Yes, hang on. Yeah, that is
Oh,
Scarf Lando. I did bring Scarf Lando this
Magnus
game.
Zone. Oh,
No.
I feel like honestly in that case, I feel like you kind of want Magnus Zone alive, don't you? Instead of letting it die to.
I didn't think I needed, like, it felt like it was less useful.
You see, I feel like it'd be more useful than the Para Latios. Versus
yeah, maybe.
Honchkrow?
So, yeah.
I think that's the...
I was expecting, quite frankly, I thought Lando was going to be able to win the game, but then ended up being a really bulky Kyurem that just happened to barely live. Where it was a roll to kill Kyurem, but it was not like it was like a 43%.
It doesn't win then versus Honchkrow still, does it? Like that's the thing.
And yeah, it doesn't. I ran the calcs afterwards because it was max HP Honchkrow. I couldn't win in the end with it.
I feel like regardless though, it's like you look at this situation here, you see how much damage you do.
Yeah, I debated it, but
now to be fair, you don't know it's Life Orb, but you know you're faster. So I guess it's like if you sacrifice Latios, I feel like I don't know. That feels like the more logical play to me, I guess.
Yeah, I probably should have.
I think in that regard, I feel like it kind of has to go to Starmie.
Yeah, Starmie did a lot.
Actually, that was the only time Starmie came out. Never mind. Whimsicott?
Could be the Whimsicott, could be the Swampert. Swampert getting rid of Clef was like very problematic for me. Yeah. 2 mons that I thought were gonna be pretty good, and then they died.
Moving on, we have Skye versus. I'm just gonna flip these around so that way it'll when we delete it, just go to the next one. We have Skye versus Soul. Soul has brought a very similar team. I think the same team as versus me, except swapping Absol for Lapras, and then Skye has brought the Manaphy, Scavalier, Politoed, Toxicroak, Ludicolo, and Wartortle. You know, the frog, snail, duck, turtle, water spirit core or team. I am shocked that Skye would lead with this. Holy shit, that's shit. Okay, we just go to Lapras here.
I've been telling Skye should bring Specs Politoed because it just kills things.
Oh, I like this. I like the Thunderbring. I really like the Thunderbring versus Skye's team. That's unfortunate, but you've reset the weather, so I feel like you're in a good spot. Thunder... Oh, I think you're predicting the swap, which I think is a good read from Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Just unlucky it didn't work out. I was like, okay, let's get Hippowdon out of here. Hippowdon's job is done. Yeah, like, let... Oh, that doesn't die? Huh. I was not familiar with your game, Escavalier.
Escavalier is beefy.
I feel like that's an obvious rapid spin. I feel like I just want to go for damage. See, like, because that's like 2 awkward switches in a row. From like Soul's not really getting anything, and okay, you got a free. That was free. Like that was free.
Free SD, pretty good.
That is very lucky.
Yeah, lovely double protect.
Bye. But like, let's see, you just stuck her there.
Mm-hmm. That double protect was huge.
Do we Earthquake? Okay. So now we pivot into... We stay in. Huh. Wait. Hippowdon's faster. What the fuck?
Something has gone wrong.
But like, I feel like we swapped to Mesprit? Okay. Mm-hmm. Don't tell me we... Oh, I remember what happened here. Yeah, we go for Thunder Wave, don't we? Okay, Energy Ball. No. Stop. No. What are we doing? Hell no. Hippowdon is the only thing that should be coming in here.
Yeah, you need to stop the hydration.
Never let this thing be it. That's why this is who went for the Thunder. Yeah, we never let this thing have hydration. Never. You're not doing anything to it now. And it's gonna click rest and...
Yeah, because it gets to take a nap here.
Yeah, mm-hmm. See, that'd be the perfect turn, actually, to tap out on. Because then it's stuck asleep for 2 turns. Hit Power Electric, I think of it as, which is a really good bring. But, like, we've wasted so much...
Yeah.
Why aren't we resetting weather? Okay, never mind. That's huge. Very lucky crit.
Lovely crit.
That's a very good para. But, like, why aren't we resetting the weather? I feel like we've waited way too long on trying to, like, get rid of... I mean, like, you've missed your chance now. It's... Skye's mana fee. I don't think we have to discuss that, really, do we?
Not particularly.
And that is... I think Soul just waited way too long. Like, I mean, we didn't reset the weather. We didn't.
Yeah, you just, like, if you reset the weather once there, you're in a much better
spot.
spot.
You force Polytoad out before it can really do anything. I don't know. It's just... It's really awkward. Why is Violet reacted Beetle?
What's been beetled?
On the weekly kill board, there's a thumbs down and Beetle under the week 6 MVP. Like... What
I like
Pokemon
Beetle.
is Beetle there?
Beetle. Beetle.
Oh, Verizian.
Beetle. I don't think Frisian is Beetle. I think Beetle is Beetle.
Is there a deer emoji? There is. Okay, good. Yeah, moving on. We have Ellie versus Maggie. Maggie has brought Victini, Scizor, Lantern, Lilligant, Gliscor, and Salamence. Ellie has brought Donphan, Volcarona, Jumpluff, Melodic, Aggron, and Druddigan. Yeah, I was shocked by no Galate either. I'm surprised we stay in. I'm surprised we go for rocks there. That's a really lovely... Oh, okay.
Lovely freeze.
Yeah. I am surprised that we are not water absorb. I think Maggie said like she was worried about Electro, which is like fair. Okay.
I feel like Milotic is much more
agree,
likely to come.
100%. Oh. Okay. Okay. Like, I feel like it's possible for Ellie to stall out. Yeah, especially when you're going for... Oh, that's unlucky. But, like, yeah, Druddigan's dead. Druddigan's dead already with the freeze. That kind of surprises. I think that's the exact same. I think that's the exact same set that Ellie brought versus like Foe with like the Life Orb Automatize. Maggie's actually in a tough situation with that Lantern. What's going to deal with Melodic?
Yeah.
Ooh. I know what Maggie's doing here. I'm going to wait till we see it to say what it is. But... Because you're about to see what it is. You're about to see what Maggie's cooking. Yeah. I think that's
Gave
really
it a
good.
Treat.
I think Toxic's a bit unfortunate to like, lock it into. Like, I think getting it locked into recover would be even better. But you so fucking take that. Because, like... I think you're happy to... Oh! I think... No, don't let Melodic die. But it doesn't matter, because this is Scarf Mence. That's gotta be... I know, like, Mence is about to get 3 kills, but that's gotta be Victini, right? Like, that's a game-winning play.
Victini literally gets the trick, and that's all that matters.
Alright, moving on. We have Aurora versus Ben. Bren has brought Charizard, Rotom Frost, Armaldo, Magneton, Speed, and Meganium. Aurora has brought Haxorus, Ninetales, Blaziken, Suicune, Shiftry, and Hitmonchan, not Top. You know, that's the thing, is like I was wondering why that second one feels a little greedy. Because like I would have much preferred rather been waiting to see like D-Dance sets from Ben over Swords Dance on Charizard.
Yeah, because D-Dance is pretty good. Little known fact.
Dark Pulse. I dig the hybrid Shiftry. Oh no! Wait, no, what? Hell no, not the Swords Dance Meganium again.
We love bringing SD
No.
Meganium. I feel like growth would be better.
I
We aren't fighting a Sun
agree.
team.
Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Oh, okay. Hell nah. Hell nah. I think... Shiftry?
Shiftry gets to do
For the
things.
first time this season.
Shiftry gets to say it with me, everyone. Have
And
fun and
lastly, we have
play.
myself versus Zach, which this game has major standings implications, because as of this point, all other standings are locked, except for top 4 is completely up in air. If I win, I lock top 3, and Zach, or you lock top 1, and it becomes differential on who gets top 2 between me and Zach, depending on the outcome of this game. If Zach wins, he's in first place, and then I'm in 4th. Let's get on with the battle. We've seen these guys before. You all know what they do. This was a mistake. I should have clicked Toxic or Hidden Power Grass. I thought for sure he'd go for Thunderwave.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, apparently, so the reason Zach asked why not Hidden Power Ice, because when Ditto transforms, it gets Hidden Power Dragon because it's based off its IVs. We're fine with that. To be fair, I probably should have gone for the, this also has Hidden Power Grass. I think I maybe should have read that there. Little mistake here, I think. This is Scarf. Maybe kind of should have gone to Driftblim. I think that would have been a really good read. Still don't know if it is. We go for Psyshock. Now we go for Driftblim. Very good read. Very lovely. Now we get our Willow off. Money alert!
Lovely burn.
And we stay in. For damage.
Lovely Ghost Gem, and now we're a very fast blimp.
Okay, that was a little unlucky. I probably should have just gone for Hidden Power here, because we have Hidden Power Fire. Really good read from Zach. Really good read.
That not killing is a little unfortunate.
Toxic chip. And we're happy. But, like, look how much we do.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Is it a roll to 2-hit KO, or is it always guaranteed 3-hit?
Guaranteed. Because of the EVs.
It's feeling pretty 3-hit.
To bring. But it's kind of fine. It is fine, because now we get to click Encore.
Have fun in Encore.
Up there, I should have gone for Hidden Power Ice. I should have expected the Claydol switch.
Yeah.
We go on for Core again. We get stuck in. And I wish Encore lasted like one. I wish I had something besides Pursuit for Dark. If I had Crunch here, it dies, but I only have Pursuit, so it only is base 40.
Yeah.
And now we died.
And it's not switching out, it's just killing you.
But luckily the play is I can get 2 Psyshocks off and then Bullet Punch.
But then at that point, it's kind of game.
I don't know if it was. And you'll see why. You will see why. So our move pool is Bullet Punch, Ice Punch, Explosion, and Zen Headbutt. And we're Shuka Berry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think, depending on what happens here, we could have potentially, like, stalled out. But we get frozen, so no. Yeah.
Oh. But you get froze.
I think, actually, if we don't get frozen, it could have been possible. It depends on what Skarmory has on its last move. I guess we can actually look in spoilers and see. What was Skarmory's last move? Brave Bird, so maybe. Oh wait, no, it was Rocky Helmet. Never mind. Yeah.
Well, wasn't it low? What's its health
Full.
right now? Isn't it like? Oh, it's back at full.
We
Okay.
roosted it. That's Claydol.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Claydol Gaming.
Now, our final Pokemon of the week. Our choices are Faux Slowbro, Jar Swampert, Skye's Manaphy, Maggie's Victini, Aurora Shiftry, and Zach's Claydol. I'm going to shortlist it to 3, which is Swampert, Manaphy, and Claydol. And the reason why those 3 is because those were all important for their player either locking first place or locking playoffs. So I feel like they are more important for this week.
Yeah. I feel like Manaphy... Like, Swampert did help, but I think Manaphy did the most of the 3. Although I think it could also be considered Claydol. I think it's Claydol or Manaphy.
Shall we flip a coin? Heads for Manaphy, tails for Claydol?
Honestly, considering the fact that it locked Zach first, I think I'll give it to Claydol.
And speaking of playoffs, so we can look at our schedule now that it's finished. Here are our 8 players. Zach, Lex, you, Tho, myself, Maggie, Jar, Skye, and Sol. And then we moved on to our playoffs draft, in which first through third place get to draft their opponent, and then the last one's just a matchup. Zach has drafted Skye, and then you drafted Tho, which gave me the choice of Maggie, Jar, or Sol. And I have chosen Sol. Here's our playoffs bracket. Oh,
no, you picked Jar.
Fuck. That's what I meant. I just said Sol's name. That's why I said it. This is our playoffs bracket. I think it's an interesting bracket. I'm curious to see, because I think, despite being first place, I think Zach has 3 very tough opponents on his side of the bracket. To be fair, I think there are a lot of tough opponents in this. Like, there's a lot of good teams.
Yeah, this was, like, I was looking, and I was like, I don't really want to fight any of these teams.
I think this is our most stacked playoffs yet.
Yeah, like, every... Because, like, of the teams that were left, like, it's either, like, I had to choose, like, you, or I had to choose, like, the 2 people who beat me, or the person I barely beat. And I was like, I don't really want to pick any of those. So I picked... And, like, I did 6-0 Foe, but... I don't think I can 6-0 Foe again.
Wait, we'll have to see.
Like, Foe and I are the 2 winningest players in JDL history.
Playoffs, just a single playoffs video, like, wrap up, just because there's only 7 matches.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see you all then.
Yeah, it's not like last time where there was like 1,400.
And that'll be all.